Hello, hi folks, welcome to the Zero Cut channel. Today we'll be talking about how I'm using AI for interior design and for home decoration ideas and so on. And I think that I'm sure that I'm saving a lot of money and being very accurate in some decisions that I'm taking recently due to that. And I would like to share with you this tip. I hope you enjoyed the video and drop a comment if you were already doing that and if you learned something new according to the things that I'll be telling you soon. So here's the thing. I like to send I have the subscription of ChatGPT, right? So what I like to do is, even if I have the capability of sending the pictures to ChatGPT, I like to send as well a very descriptive text about the rooms that I have in my home, so it knows forever and I don't have this concern about privacy, that oh my god, ChatGPT know the colors of everything that I have inside my house. That's not an issue for me. So I like to give it all the information about the things that I have in my home. For example, if I ask it now what I have in my home office, it will answer that I have a green couch, that I have two desks, that I have a wardrobe, and so on. So I like to be very descriptive to it and send it all the info that I have in a particular room before asking for an advice. And another thing that I like to do as well is, besides the colors and the items, is to describe the material that these things are made of. Because when we talk about interior design, it's really important to have a balance of the materials that you have. For example, if you do a home, like if you are planning to build a room that is full of things made by metal, it will look like a cold place that it's not comfortable to be there, because everything is about balance. You need to have things made by metal, made by wood, made by fabric, and so on, right? So this attribute is another thing that is very important. So don't say just that you have a shelf. Tell that the shelf is made by wood and that it's dark brown, and send a picture as well so it can fully understand what you have there. And with that, you can start to build prompts like, hey, I am feeling that I am missing a furniture in this space, an object that it's looking pretty empty, this part of the room, considering all the materials that I already have here, considering all the colors that I have, and considering that this room, the main purpose is to relax. What do you propose to me to buy, to place in this space that I have free? It will recommend to you. It will think about it. It will consider the materials that you already have and so on. And then it will come with an idea targeting your goal, that this room should be a room that you need to feel comfortable, right? So it can even give you advices about things that you were not thinking of. For example, there is this concept of accent wall, that rooms should have a single wall that looks different and that matches the color of this wall with other colors that you have in your room and so on. And it maybe can teach you things that you never learned before about interior design, because all the knowledge that it has about the things that really seems appealing for our eyes and so on, right? So I'm constantly learning with ChatGPT about things in interior design that I never thought before, and that they really make a difference. And the last thing that I've learned, I would like to share with you, is how the height of things makes a lot of difference. You cannot have a room that everything is perfectly aligned. You can think that having like everything perfectly aligned is something good because it's symmetric and so on, but that's actually not right. You need to have these different heights, these different layers, you know. That's something important, and that's something that ChatGPT was teaching me that I didn't know before. So basically, think about that. Think about describing everything that you have and the materials that they are made of, the colors that they are, and so on, and ask for feedback. I'm pretty sure that you will get impressed about how good the answers are, and also the solutions for your problem, how they will really be something that will look pretty and will solve the issue that you are trying to solve. And another thing is that by sending a lot of pictures, you can also ask it to design the solution and send it back to you with the solution proposed, right? So before buying the specific object or furniture, you can already foresee how it will look by asking ChatGPT to generate the picture with that. So many times in the past, I remember that I've bought items that in the first second that I've placed it there, I was thinking like, oh my god, it doesn't look good. And now this is not an issue anymore because AI easily do that for you, and that's awesome, right? You can see in advance before spending money that something will not look good, and I love that. That's the things that I would like to share with you, how I'm using that currently, and it's helping me a lot, mainly because I just moved to a new apartment. Drop a comment if there is anything that you would like to know more. I'm just sharing the basics, how I use that. I can even do like a live screen sharing, showing to you some examples that I did in the past and how they turned into reality now that I really follow the tips, right? So share with a friend that is moving to a new apartment, and drop a comment if there is anything that you manage to achieve with ChatGPT advice and that really looks good and serves for the need that you have. And see you in the next video. Bye.